صلح خاورمیانه، قیمت نفت و خرید تسلیحات نظامی از جمله مواردی است که شاه درباره آنها با رئیس جمهور جدید آمریکا مذاکره می‌کند. اما آنچه رسانه‌های آمریکایی نسبت به آن حساسیت نشان می‌دهند، افزایش توان نظامی ایران است.
The Shah of Iran arrived in the U.S. today, stopping tonight in Williamsburg, Virginia, coming to Washington tomorrow. He says if the United States wants a strong ally on the Persian Gulf, it ought to be glad he is building a huge, formidable military machine. But some members of the Senate wonder why he needs all that hardware and wonder if the U.S. should continue selling it to him. In our segment 3 this evening, David Burrington in Iran has talked to the Shah, and he tells what this is all about.
This is the latest American spy plane. It signals when an enemy is about to strike, where, and then directs a counterstrike. It's so new, it's not even in full production. When it is, the Shah of Iran will get 7 of them. This bothers many senators. They feel Iran is getting too powerful too fast, that it's not able to safeguard such top-secret gadgetry, that it could use it to attack its neighbors.
If you want to honor the treaty, then you should be happy if we get strong. If you do not want to honor it, why don't you say so openly? Just rebuke the agreement, denounce it, finish it. Then we will know where we stand. And obviously reorient our policy accordingly.
If these senators should in fact win out at some point, would you in turn consider cutting off oil supplies to the United States?
Well, that's the minimum we can do. I can do a lot more than that.
Such as?
Well, I prefer not say it.
Is it not the high price of oil, that noble petroleum the Shah likes to talk about, that is at the root of the world's economic chaos?
Not true. Because according to the same statistics, the price of oil has been responsible in the United States for 0.5% of your inflation, and in the countries of Europe for 2%. Japan, hardly a little more. That's all.
And the huge sums of money piling up with the oil producers?
Well, it's new to you. It's new. How could these strange people living, it's not our case, but living on sand have such money? It's maybe a little shock at the beginning, but you are going to get used to it.
Candidly, Your Majesty, is there no element, not of revenge, because that is not a noble impulse, but at least some element of satisfaction in seeing the giants of the West in some disarray?
Well, no, because their disarray is, I think, needs a restructure of their society.
The brown-eyed peoples are teaching the blue-eyed peoples something, is that?
Well, no, we are not teaching something. The blue-eyed people have to wake up.
Wake up to?
From the complacency for this torpor in which they put themselves by taking maybe too many sleeping pills.
How much pressure has there been from the United States to keep this oil rise down?
Oh, a lot.
What would they like to see, or what would they find acceptable?
Nothing. They would like to expect us not to rise the price of oil when they themselves increase the price of steel, for instance.
Would you think anything under 15% was a defeat?
For us?
Yes.
Well, defeat, anything under 40% is defeat. Because this is the depreciation of our purchasing power. So I'm not thinking in order of defeat. It's a kind of coexistence between us and you, who have the goods to deliver, and we have the money, but you have the edge in some cases, and we have the edge in some other cases. Because the wealth that they have is only oil, and oil will be finished in 20 years. But the troubles will remain with us. Oh, this is completely nonsense that we try to establish an empire. To do what?
On this particular price increase that's coming, do you accept a need not to raise the price too high because of the damage it will do to a world that appears not to be getting out of recession as fast as it can.
Well, this is one consideration that we have for the world when the opposite does not exist, because they are imposing on us tremendous inflation.
It's true that when we started to defend our interests, the price of commodities also rocketed up by several 100%. But this cannot continue. If you increase, we increase. If we increase, you increase. We have got to find some solution for this. But if you just say, no, the price of oil must come down because we have decided so, this is not possible.